And this is the Damn Homie Show. Today we have a very special guest, Travis Ford. You've been going so viral for the past 24 hours. Every time I put on YouTube,
Man,
it's like you're all over the place.
man, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. A lot of shit been going on, man, for real.
But introduce yourself to my channel.
I'm the real Travis Ford, man. A rapper. Really, I produce reality TV. So shout out Dash Network, shout out Unlock TV, Dash Unlock. I do reality TV. For my community and stuff like that for the inner city. You dig?
Yeah, so let's talk about Dosh Network. So they've partnered up with WAC 100. How do you
Yes.
fit into that?
We actually have a partnership with WAC 100. Yes, he got his own network coming through us. So we got another one coming too. We have Dosh Network as well. So Dosh
Good
Live.
shit.
Yeah,
Are
we
we going to
partner.
see a WAC 100 show? Maybe like a WAC
You
and
fuck
R&B
around,
show?
man. You fuck around, man. You fuck around. It's all up to WAC.
Yo, I'm looking forward to that. All right, so we
Yeah.
just seen you going to No Jumper. What happened in your own words?
Man, that was so crazy. So boom, I'm gonna just take. We were supposed to. I've been in No Jumper before, twice already. So boom, we were supposed to be there last week. And I told Lush, like, I got the opportunity to keep coming back and forth. Let me bring some people from the inner community, the people that they talk about don't have enough streams or views to be there.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna bring them with me. And we talked about this and all that. You feel me? So yeah, I was talking to him last week. He counseled on us and said Adam counseled on us. Adam counseled on us. He wasn't supposed to be here. He had some other shit going. All right, boom, it was cool. We all right. We canceled. Let's do it next week, next Wednesday, and I'm gonna text you the messages so you can put them up. You feel me? So come next Wednesday. So boom, next Wednesday come. I text him, man. I'm coming with everybody. Told him who I was coming with. Told him what we was doing. Told him we had a little drop mic and this and that and that and that and that because we there. He said it was cool. Shit, we about to utilize all this. You feel me? So
Okay, so
niggas.
when was the first time you went up there? Because I think the last time you went, you was with Moneybag Row.
No, last time I went, he was with me. You
Okay,
know,
okay, I'm sorry about
he
that.
was with me. So I was actually invited by Lush.
Hmm.
And I invited a lot of my partners. You feel me? And that since that last shit happened with my homeboy Jay Reed, yeah, I did come up there 25th. You
Were
feel
you
me?
afraid for your safety or?
I'm never worried for. I'm always worried for my safety. So you got to stay dangerous. You dig? But it's like y'all was on that then. I didn't know the story behind it or what was going on. So if y'all own that up here or whatever's going on, I don't know. But we would be on that. So we
Yeah,
came.
because you said you were there
First,
previously. Did you ever sign the document that says,
no, I
you're
never,
only allowed to bring like
never,
maybe maximum like 5 people?
never seen a document day of my life. Up from there,
So what, because what is
never.
it usually like when you walk into No Jumper, there's security, they pat you down or
With no security,
no security? Okay, was
walk
this the
right in.
time when Moneybag Row came with you?
Yes.
Okay, so was that the time where they caught you on video taking some shirts and then he
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah. And that's
seen
what. Yeah,
returning them? What do you think about him
yeah.
putting them back?
I actually told him to put it back. Like I was telling everyone, man, I wasn't in my right mind. I was drinking heavily. We were drinking champagne. We had Patron. We had Hennessy. Man, I was turned up. Some shit was going through my head. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna snatch this shit. And then the
Yeah,
real me,
because I think
the
Adam
real,
doesn't usually cancel, but if he didn't know you guys were coming and then you come 50 deep, and this is also somebody who's previously may have like took a couple of things without asking, he might have thought
right,
like,
right,
yo,
right,
like
right.
what's
What's
going
crazy
on,
is, and I said that was my mess up. Right, right, right. And I sent the homie back, and I told the homie to go put that back for me, man, because you feel me. I didn't feel right after that. I was
But what made you take
intoxicated,
that
and
in the
I'm gonna
first place? Were you just like drunk and like on some fucking shit
I
or?
was drunk as fuck.
Okay. So when you walked in with Moneybag Row, did you by any chance run into Snoopy Badass on your way in?
Like after 30.
Okay, because from what I heard that as Snoopy was leaving and Moneybag Girl was coming in, I heard that Snoopy pressed him actually
That's like,
for a
oh,
fight, and Moneybag Girl wasn't trying to have a fight with him.
oh, see, I wasn't there. See, I wasn't there for that, so I can't even speak on that right there. You feel me? I was probably filming because I was he was there during my live, so I'm not sure about that.
Okay. Also, shout out to Snoopy Badass. What was the issue that happened between you guys? Because you used to be cool with him. So you feel like you were kind of in the wrong in that situation, or? Are we talking about the baby mama, or this is a whole nother person? Oh, okay. I don't know. It's so many bitches that people fight over. It's like I can't really keep up. Your internet's kind of going in and out. You can hear me? What up, guys? If you're in here, definitely give me a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, back connection. Give me, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's kind of
Okay, so here's my next question. So when you
is
pulled up
that
to No
better?
Jumper, you said that you pulled up with like 40 people. Is, can you hear me now? Yeah, I think it's way better. If you stand in one place, it will be even better. I think it's better now.
For now,
Yeah, if you stand in one place, it would be perfect. Can you hear me?
it wasn't even 40 people. All right, here. I'm gonna stand right here for you. My bad, y'all. Right here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of going in and out though. If you want to leave and then come right back, just click on the link again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same link, just leave and then come right back.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's better. Oh, well. What up, guys? If you're in here, definitely give me a like, comment, and subscribe. We're interviewing Travis Ford right now, and we're going to ask him what happened at No Jumper and what's going on this week. Yeah, that's an issue I do have to deal with sometimes because if we're going to do this over the internet, sometimes people lose their connection. What happened to the no jumper cake? We're about to ask. So you're we're back. Okay, good shit.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Let's do it.
Okay, so we seen you come there. You said that you came with how many people you said?
Yeah, well, they say it was 40, 50 people. It wasn't 40, 50 people. It was
It was
about
like
the
a
same.
hundred. No.
Man, no. See, they getting it messed up. See, look, it was community leaders. Like I said, I was bringing people from the inner communities. You know, some people probably gang bang video man out to the video man might have brought a sound man. The sound man might have brought his little sister. You know, it did turn into something like that. Gang members, no, they weren't gang members. These are actual people from the. Taco Pete came and made 50 tacos to show support, and then he brought 3 or 4 of his employees. You know, these are people from our culture and our community, from Crenshaw to Long Beach to Compton to Watts. You know, the things that he loved to speak on. You
Yeah.
feel me? So, you know, and I
So
brought
I
the
heard
team.
about the cake. What made you bring a cake over there?
Yeah, because like I said, I did apologize to Adam about that. Like that was a dumbass mistake I did. I did something stupid. We all make mistake. Blase, blase. But instead of me going through Adam, that's another. I went through Lush, and
Yeah.
Lush was. And me and Adam was chopping it up in DM. I told him, man, I'm about to man put me on plug talk and all that. He laughed. So I'm thinking like everything good. So I said, man, out of my appreciation, man, I'm gonna put y'all on the billboard. You feel me? Shout out Global Billboards. You know, one of my other partners. I do billboards too as well, billboard trucks and all that. Advertisement need that, holla at me. You feel me? And then I put them on the billboard. My Southsiders made the cake. I like appreciation for the community. You know, like man, y'all got this down here. I ain't never been down here. My kids watch this all the time. My Southsider homeboys came with that cake. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
you know, and I felt bad for all that. That's why I was like, if it was just me, I would have just left, man. I've been there 3 times. I'm not tripping off no jumper. The reason I came like that to support my community and give them platforms that don't have them.
Yeah. I think just having like even 20, 30 people be able to come in there, they've
And then
never
what's
let
crazy about
anybody.
that, we was 20 thick last time. We was in there taking pictures. We was in there showing
But were
love.
they did they come in?
Yes, we was in there playing a video
But who
game,
invited
playing
you the
Madden.
last time? Was it Adam or was it also Lush?
Lush and that. We always in there taking pictures with each other. If you look at my page, I
But
got
was
pictures
that the
with each
time
other.
when something got stolen?
Yeah.
So maybe if because I've never seen that many people in there, but maybe that was like a lesson for Adam. Maybe he was like, damn, having so many people in here,
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't really want people to
you
like
know,
take things
right,
and
right,
stuff.
right. Then y'all talk. I mean, it'd be a lot of gangbanging stuff going on up there. Then, you know, not like that. And I'm not telling nobody, and forcing nobody to do no shit like that. You feel me? But that's what happens when you're in the hood and dealing with hood people and hood shit. You feel me? Don't be
Yeah.
surprised if you like not like that. And I'm not saying nothing, but if it was a shootout in front of that motherfucker, don't be surprised. Look at the people you're.
So
You
the
know.
first time you came, then was that the time with Jay Reed?
No, I was that time. I was supposed to be there that night when that shit happened, but I'm like, I ain't going. There's something
What
fishy.
made you not come with him that day?
It's just something in my heart told me don't go.
Were you scared like that something bad
Scared?
was gonna
Nah.
happen, or?
What you mean scared? It's
No, I'm
nighttime.
only asking because you're
You
like
feel
after
me?
the Jay Reed
Yeah.
thing, like we had to pull up deep just in case they
Nah,
was on some bullshit.
nah, I've
But
always been. I'm always ready
Loose
to.
cannons in prison though, so it's not like
I
anybody has
stay,
to,
I,
to fear for
look,
their life
I
anymore.
stay dangerous. I'm not worried about no nigga or nothing like that. Just something in my
Yeah.
heart just wasn't right. It was nighttime, no jumper clothes at a certain time. You feel me? Just something wasn't right in my heart, and I wasn't really on it like that. Then when I move a certain way. I'm not moving. I move. You see, I move.
So
You
what
feel
was
me?
your
So
reaction when you felt like you had a bad feeling, so you didn't come with him, and then the next thing you know, you see a video of Jay Reed getting his ass beat? What went through your head?
well, I told the homie about over inserting himself and stuff that he has nothing to do with. So when and like like I was telling them, no jumpers is a big platform like Disneyland to these niggas. You feel me? And they all want to be there, like it, love it, hate. They want to get there. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he was over inserting himself to be there, and that what happened to him.
So you feel like he was kind of trying to force his way in without an invite, and that's kind of like what occurred?
Jay Reed, and if you know Jay Reed, that's him. He's a workaholic. He's a workaholic. He's up night and day. He's trying to make a new deals. He's technology. Like he do all type of like shit, and he just like that's him. So I expect that from him.
How long do
He's
you know?
open.
You know him for 7 years, or
Yeah, about 8 years, 7 years now.
so? What has your relationship been like with him for the past 7 years?
Jay Reed, he always been like a community leader, and when he said that he helps people in the community, I was one of the people he helped. So that's why I do a lot of the community shit now, and I'm pushing, with a lot of the unity, black, brown, white, and all that. You feel me? In our inner South Central streets. He always been a community leader. I never know Jay Reed as no gangbanger or no hood names or nothing. When I was down in a dark space, he was there for me. You feel me? So only good things about Jay Reed. He get on my
Okay.
nerves like any other nigga, homie.
Any cons about him, since he's such a great guy? Anything about him that you think he needs to work on?
Stop is Jay Reed. I wouldn't say stop inserting yourself, but actually, no. He is who he is, and that's him. He don't do nothing bad. He don't shit. He ain't did nothing but help me. You feel me? Every time I see him, he's helping somebody, young females, um, older people. You feel me? Doing something for the community, doing shows for people for free that can't afford slots. You know.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen now? So what's the resolution? Because Lush was saying, we'll make up for this. Like, is Lush trying to get you back in there next week? Is it kind of like a dead issue? Like,
I mean, I'm not really like I said. I've been to No Jumper a couple of times. I actually have an interview that they want to drop or whatnot, but because now, so so I'm not tripping off no jumper. But if they want to make it right, just invite them dudes there that was invited there and let them talk about them platforms. They ain't not incriminating themselves. We don't want to talk about their hoods. We don't want to talk about none of that shit, but what they got going on and bring back.
okay. So basically, just let all those people come. But if you had to limit it down to 5 people, let's say, out of everybody that came, who would you really bring with you now? If we
Right
had to
now,
leave
I would
back
bring
like
the
the
group.
cousins and the homegirls and the girlfriend or the side bitch that want to come through, who are the main 5 people you would bring with you?
Jay, Poncho, and Cinco. And it'll be me and YCA.
Okay, good shit. So what were you
Yeah,
planning
that's
to
it.
talk? Because you were planning to do the news, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, I've been down there last time to do the news, bro. You feel me? Last time we had like a little mini party. Last time I was so lit, boy. I went in the back and it was bar and shirts. You
What time
feel
was
me?
that around? It was like during the day, in the morning.
I don't remember. I was so tipsy that day, man.
Yeah. Okay, because when Lush invited you, you felt like he was inebriated. What do you think he was on?
alone. You feel me?
You what
Or
you think he's
I
getting
don't want to
bruises
waste.
from the fentanyl? Yeah, so it could be one or two things. I mean, I know a few drug addicts and they do catch seizures, and sometimes you catch a seizure and you like hit your head on the table. So it could be that. But if you have two black guys, more than likely, I feel like it's a domestic violence situation he got at home because his girlfriend. You sometimes you got to beat them a little to make them act right. So I think his girlfriend's just on some like, he need a little bit of straightening. So I think it's more of a domestic violence issue than the heroin. Yeah, it's not always the man beating your ass. In a lot of situations, it be us ladies that got to get y'all to act right.
And speaking on our culture, he should have hollered at us.
Yeah.
We wasn't on no horn. We came in peace. Josh came out. He was so scared. That's so
Why do you think Josh
bad.
was scared? Yeah.
When coming that we connection from the east,
Yeah.
we made sure every single day, me thinking you're a man of business, day, you made sure, because something in my head again was like, make sure this him every day. And I did that.
Did you confirm with him in the morning as you were about to head there, or?
Thanks. Talk about, oh, I thought you were talking about what kind of party you talking about. Nigga, I meant party.
Yeah.
You feel
I mean, when I hear somebody saying let's
me?
party, I'm assuming they mean like doing a line, like taking some ecstasy. I don't
Oh
assume
no,
you
no,
mean like
cause I
getting
don't, I
drunk
don't,
at
I don't
12
know
in the
about that. I don't
afternoon.
do drugs. I don't do drugs. Yeah, I say
Yeah,
you feel
never.
me?
No, not
Yeah,
even a little perk here
I
and
don't do
there.
drugs. I wouldn't put it on this, but thinking that too. Everything was just misunderstood.
Yeah. So Brick Baby called you a liar. What's that about?
Me and Brick Baby was cool. Like, since
No. So you never try to figure out what he meant by that. What did he say exactly? Oh, because you set it up, but you didn't come with him because you had a bad feeling.
yeah, only supposed to be there.
Mhm.
At their clock. No man no more. Our team,
Yeah. But when you had a
well,
bad
just
feeling, did you
but
think to yourself
overexerting.
maybe to tell him not to go either? Like, yo, don't even go. Fuck it, just stay back. Mm, okay. What do you think about Brick Baby's current situation that he's going through? Yeah. Word, free Brick Baby, even though he's a gremlin. What do you think about what he said that he got caught on a wiretap telling his wife that he's tired of working for, he's basically tired of doing what the police wants him to say. What do you think he meant by that? Brick Baby was caught on a wiretap screaming at his wife, claiming he's going to kill her, pointing a shotgun at her while she was holding their daughter, and saying that he's tired of what the police telling him what to do. What do you think about that? Yeah. He's trying to say that he's claiming that it was pending like a child something with what's that called? Like when you're fighting over your kid. He's
Yeah.
he's claiming it has
Or
something
like a
to
little
do with the
child
child, but
custody
everyone
battle.
on the internet is saying for you to say I'm tired of listening, I'm tired of doing what the police tells me to do.
Hold on, somebody knocking on my door. It look like.
Is that police?
Okay.
Okay, so when you pulled up at No Jumper, I noticed one thing. You had on latex gloves. What was the point of having that on?
Man, cause man, it was just like with gloves sometimes.
Okay. But you could understand how somebody would be a little nervous, like, okay, he's pulling up here with mad people. He got like latex gloves on. Like, what's about to happen?
Yeah. No, like, man, the gloves wasn't nothing. That's part of my look. If you look at me a couple times, I have a glove a couple times in pictures and all that shit. They're just like a thing. And then, I'm partnered in promotion and ownership at Taco Pete's. You feel me? Everything.
Good shit. All right. So something about you had a fight with somebody because of Travis Scott or
This is probably like a normal thing. Maybe my name falls in that. But yeah, man, this dude called me. I wasn't on the bus stop. I was riding with the homie. We put up on the bus stop. This nigga said that's Travis Scott, and I was wrong for that too. Like I said, I'm a community man. I ain't for all that.
yeah. But at least you know how to take accountability. Because like you said previously, even with the Snoopy thing, you could admit when you're wrong.
One thing about me, I'm admit when I'm right. So what's right is right, and I'm gonna stand on big men do.
Yeah. So can you say that you're wrong in this situation or you think you're not?
I'm not wrong. Quick text message from no jumper employee. It had I just it was just like we brought a cameraman and dropped the ring. So he was told to be there, and Adam knows whack.
Yeah. Did you end up having a conversation with Whack afterwards?
That's actually
So what did Whack say? What was Whack's thoughts about the situation?
better get up out of there because I guess no jumper. We are connected in ways. So they was calling him like, maybe gonna call the police. We gonna call the police and shit. Wack was calling me like, man, little bro, get up out of there. 40 minutes. When I seen the police, I'm like, time to go.
Yeah. How long do you think y'all was over there for?
Man, we was over there for 2 hours, maybe three. But let's we was down the street. Let's I'm about to get your peer face. Do that. I don't know what was on.
Yeah, maybe he got nervous and he was like he didn't know what to do because he felt like he fucked up because
Come back, come back.
yeah,
Feel me?
yeah,
You feel me? You feel me? That was somebody playing. You feel me? No, you feel me? So and I pray for love, man, that he that shit to like family and friends to the no shit.
yeah, yeah. Because alcohol's not good either. It makes you want to steal. Makes you want to,
And like I said, work lay with us 100 entrepreneurs.
Yeah. So what's up with the what happened? Who was the one that said they were banning No Jumper from LA? Because I think somebody put the address out there, which if it wasn't one of y'all, somebody, came off of somebody putting the address. So
Somebody put the address. Somebody wouldn't vandalize them.
who was the
Shit,
person
man.
that banned No Jumper from LA?
I mean, let me take that back. Man, no, Adam, I can't even do that because weird shit happened. We talked about this when it's all this shit.
Yeah. So what's up with Rolly from Baddies? Was it some type of like sex scandal or
There was a lot of scandaling.
okay? Yeah.
Yeah,
Is she
shout
like
out, brother.
in real life? Is she kind of the same as on the show?
Yeah, she is exactly everything you see. She like that in real life.
Can you say you loved her? I'm asking.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, no. She was cool. She was cool.
Okay, so let's go back to Snoopy because I brought that up earlier and then we got a little disconnected.
Oh yeah, bad.
Yeah, so shout out to Snoopy. So the last time he was at No Jumper, he did his interview. That's when he ran into y'all. You said you didn't see him when he was walking in, but he ran into Moneybag Yo, tried to press him for a fight. Moneybag Yo didn't want to do it. Apparently, there's a video out there that Moneybag Row. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know this person.
Yes. So
So, what are your thoughts
you
on
know,
people saying that he's a snitch?
unless you're gonna kill him, that's the rules that I came from. I don't know this new shit going on when you do all this shit though, but if I'm gonna call a nigga snitch, I'm gonna do something. Somebody it's gonna be something done about it. So that's a So I mean, not saying it was him. I'm just saying in general. I wouldn't. You feel me? Never. I don't read niggas paper. That's not my thing.
Yeah, because that's being your friend. You would think you would want to go out of your way to read it to like put it out there that he's not.
You feel me? So it's a different type of relationship. I mean, I
Okay, so
don't
let's
sneak up
say
on shit
you
you
were
ain't
to
read.
have to, let's say one of your friends asked you to testify on their behalf. Is that snitching?
Testify. See, it depends on what you're saying. If you going in there like, oh man, I was with my homie, I know he didn't do it. But if you're going to say I was with my homie and point to another motherfucker,
No,
that's
if
snitching.
you're asking someone to
If
testify
we
on your
go in the store
behalf
and
so you don't go to jail, if you have to testify on behalf of somebody to not go to jail and no one ends up going to jail, is that snitching? Because that's what it really is at the end of the day. If you have to testify on your homeboy's behalf so he does not go to jail,
go to jail. All right, skipping. Let me try to answer that for you. So, but I will, shit, man. Like I said, it depending on if me and you go to jail right now, right, and you steal a bag of chips, and I was in there with you, and they needed court to say you didn't steal it, or they try to blame you, yeah, I go to court for you. I was with you. I know you didn't,
so
steal it,
that's
but
what
if
it
you going in there,
is. At the end of the day, people are trying to say that because he got on the stand at all, he's snitching because you're not supposed to get on the stand either way. But people have gotten on the stand all the
right,
time and nobody calls them a snitch. It's a lot of selective politicking, I think.
that's my friend. Like this and around the plug. This nigga,
Damn. Yeah. Real shit. Damn. And it's not a lot of people like him, and he's a great friend. So shout out to him. Yo, so one person that I watch their channel every day, well, two people actually. Shout out to Young and Hefe. Don't care about none but what the checks say. And big shout out to Odie and Slim. So you met them in Juvenile.
we was a juvenile together. That's crazy. Well, 13, little bitty kids. So it was always great people and great men. You feel me?
Do you have a story from Juvenile that you could remember about you, maybe in Young and Hefe?
Young and FA, he was always a beast punch on shit. Sock um slam the same shit. Crazy as ball now. That nigga had a big ass ass back then. That nigga got this Homer Simpson shit going on now.
No, shout out to
But
them.
yeah, he had a big ass. But Bob used to be socking those shit, man, all the time, man. You couldn't play with
So, do you think juvenile was crazier than being in prison?
Yeah, yep, yeah. Trying to those and shit. You feel me? You're dealing with motherfucking dumbass. You got to remember, even with gangbanging, made at 13, 14, 15 state of mind.
Yeah. So what do you think is next for you? I see you doing all these interviews. I seen you on Rockstar shit yesterday. You already did a Cam Capone interview.
So, like, I didn't do no interview with the community, and I partnered with reality TV stars. You check South Central High Girls, all of that.
Yeah.
Like,
And what's that? So do you deal with a Zeus Network a lot
say it
or
again. Reason,
it's freezing?
because we own the baddies. Over
Wait, what lawsuit? With Natalie?
there. That's
Why?
that's telling.
Yeah, I heard a lot
It's
of
like
things
going
about
on.
him. I heard that he tries to sleep with every girl that works there, that he does a lot of bad business because the people he originally started with like, a lot of skit people like King Batch and Amanda Cerny, they were the original people that were there, and he ended up just like, as soon as they helped him get it off the ground, he basically got discarded of them, but they're still owners legally. They could still sue him. So it's a lot of people that actually are trying to sue him right now. You think so? You think it's like a human trafficking thing? Damn, homie, that's crazy. Okay. I only asked because you fucked with
No,
Rolly, so I'm wondering, out of all the Zeus girls, if you could fuck with anyone else, like who would you want to fuck with next? Who do you think is like the bad bitch out of all of them? Hey, at the same damn time?
huh?
At the same time?
Ain't gonna say that again.
Yeah. Damn. So Rolly was the main girl basically, and all the other ones were kind of like trying to get her spot.
Hey, with like 40 like, hey, Instagram just snatched me recently.
Damn. I would have kept her around for a little longer.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You have
Yeah. Wait, so what's with the story? You pissing in someone's soup?
be all pissed in the soup. And one of the, shout out to my Hispanics, when the Hispanic told the whole dorm, do not eat the soup. Don't eat the soup. There's something in the soup. So the judge happened to be in the front of the line. So boom, he was in the front of the line. He like, let me get the soup. I'm like, oh no, you don't want the soup. Try the other shit. You feel me? I was trying to help him. So he like, nah, boy, I want. You feel me? And then everybody else in line was like nobody taking the soup. Out the kitchen, ain't nobody drinking.
Damn.
But the game. That's not to say nothing against the LBGC community.
Yeah, I don't think they drink each other's piss. I think mostly human traffickers be doing that, but I don't know. Good shit. Yo, and you ever you ever fucked with a midget?
Like it right now.
Who
Yeah, yeah. I want
is she one of the famous ones?
to.
Is it Tanya?
Tiny twins.
There's twins. I didn't know that. I damn.
Little people show. I forgot the name of it. They
Little
was
People
trending.
Big World or something. I never really got into it, but I there's a few bad bitches who are little midgets and everybody fucking wants them.
Right. And then because when for sure.
Yeah. A lot they're taking over, honestly. Shit. Even like, the little like baby alien, he got into like doing porn. And I pushed him to I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, whatever. Like I told him to do it because I'm like, yo, people would literally pay money just to see what your dick looks like. Yeah. And
Oh,
he became famous a
I
week
don't even know
later.
midget females. Oh, I don't even know midget females, but I should get an OnlyFans and fucking midget.
Yeah. Little people. Shit.
Shout out my little people.
Facts. He's coming for you. Answer your DMs. Damn. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me. Where can we find you next?
Hoes, we pay our cast members. So, hit me up. You want the world, we all around. So,
Good shit. All right, DM him. And once again, thank you so much, Travis, for sitting down with me. I really appreciate you. And till next time.
appreciate you too, man. Nice.
Nice meeting you too. We'll see each other again. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Maya, and I go by Damn Homie. And this is the Damn Homie Show.